You're only allowed $16,800. You could lose your home. That's not good. So what if you do this? What if you do this? What if you take your house and you take your money and your CDs and all the money you have, your mutual funds, you just get it out of your name and you just give it to your kids. And by the way, they'll take it. But if you get everything out of your name today, you're now poor. You've got less than $16,800. Are you now eligible for Medicaid? Let's do that again. Are you now eligible for Medicaid? Yes.
Really?
Yes, immediately eligible for Medicaid.
Right.
No way. You're not eligible for a long period of time. Don't listen to him. Yes, you're immediately eligible. I know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to this guy. You're not eligible for a long period of time. Why do I sound crazy?
I don't know.
Because I am. Because there's two types of Medicaid. And I make all these jokes and these silliness because I'm trying to make a point here, and I want you to walk away really knowing this. And that is, there are two types of Medicaid. One is Medicaid that will pay for a nursing home, and one is Medicaid that will pay for everything outside of a nursing home. Does anyone know what we call that, outside of a nursing home? That's called community Medicaid, which includes home care. And here's what I want you to know. When I'm speaking here today, if you give away all your assets today and apply for Medicaid tomorrow, for Medicaid to pay for community Medicaid, Medicaid outside of a nursing home, Medicaid at home, and aid coming into your house, there is no penalty at all for transferring away your assets. All you have to do is get the money out of your name. Lots of ways to do it, and we can teach you how to do it. But you get your assets out of your name. The next day you're poor. You are now eligible for Medicaid. If you know somebody who's home right now who needs help, who needs an aide to come in, whether it's 2 hours a day, 5 hours a day, Monday through Friday, maybe 7 days a week, maybe 24/7 in some cases. If you know somebody that needs help in their home, we can get them on Medicaid. You can protect all of your assets, even all your income. Isn't that amazing? And very few people know that. But you're not going to know it for long, because they changed the rules on us again. And here's what they did. They created a 2.5-year problem for us. As of October 2020, they created this 2.5-year problem. I'm going to call it a problem for now because I don't want you to, I'm going to introduce another concept very soon. 2.5 years. But because of the COVID crisis, the federal government told the states they can't implement it yet. So since October 2020, when we're supposed to have this 2.5-year problem, it doesn't exist yet. Last thing we heard, they may not implement it until October. And even then it might get postponed. But October 1st right now is the deadline. Which means if you know somebody who's at home right now, who needs help, even just a little bit of help, we get the assets out of their name now. There's no penalty for doing that. We immediately apply for Medicaid. We get Medicaid. We get in the system. We get grandfathered in. All we have to do is get in before right now, October 1st. You apply now. Get it over with. Because if you apply after they change the rule and you have assets, I can't protect it all at the last minute. Now we're going to have problems. But if you apply before 2.5, even people who only need 2 hours a day, get the 2 hours a day so that as this person ages and needs more help, you're in the system, you just keep getting more and more care as time goes on.